Kevin Hayes, and I too am a member of Opal and Bus Riders Unite. Since moving to Portland last July, I regularly depend on lines 12 and 44. I'm here today to tell you why I support the campaign for a fair transfer. For example, on my first day of classes at Lewis and Clark Law School last year, I was taking the city bus to my first day. Unfortunately, because of traffic, the first bus I was on was late and I missed my transfer. The next bus that came through was an hour later, just after my ticket had expired. Luckily for me, the bus driver let me on without requiring me to pay for another ticket, but it would seem fairer to not have to rely on the kindness of a bus driver in order to get to my destination with only one ticket. That is one instance in support of a fairer transfer. Since I share a car with my partner, I am not always transit dependent, but sometimes I am. I would be much more likely to use the bus system to run errands, such as a trip to the grocery store, if I knew I would be able to make it back on the same ticket without having to buy a full day pass. Instead, typically I just don't ride at all. As a student and a recent import to Portland, I've had many friends and family come visit me from out of town. Many times they are eager to use the public transit system that is far more lacking in Texas, where I'm from. However, I routinely recommend that we pile into a car to make our trips to a restaurant, a theater production, or a movie festival, film festival, because the cost of gas and parking is far cheaper than having to pay for a separate full-day pass for 4 or 5 people. If there were unlimited rides after 7 p.m., I would certainly have recommended that we use the bus system, since it would be far more cost-effective. As it is, we simply choose other means of transportation instead. If TriMet were to adopt the campaign for fair transfers proposals, these are instances where ridership would increase. Thank you for listening to me, and I look forward to TriMet taking the next step toward a more just transit system.